whenever a person wants to attack, he usually catches his breath, and I can see that in his throat. And as soon as he strikes, I can see in his face and his throat. He flexes it. So you can see he's getting ready. I welcome you on my channel SILA PARTERA. Today is a special course for those people who are ready or want to compete in Combat Sambo. Course is for wrestlers and with adaptation to Combat Sambo. Anatoly Voloshinov, world champion, is going to be helping me. He's a master of sport in judo, multiple champion and prize winner of multiple championships in sambo and judo. Guy who can wrestle, but does combat sambo. He adapted, and as you understand, he's very successful. He has things to share. Course is separated in 3 stages. First, we'll learn how to defend from strikes, all sorts of strikes. Then we'll learn how to counter-attack. And third stage, we'll learn how to attack, as to strike. It's important to understand you gotta do it stage by stage, from first to last lesson, because there is a system that goes from simple to complex. Do not jump through. Do everything correctly and as more reps as possible. Let's go. First lesson. We'll learn how to defend from hand strikes, from punches. There are 3 types of hand strikes: straight, sideways, and under. So we'll learn how to defend those strikes that come straight, sideways, or from under. So there are a jab and a cross. Usually, people try to test their partner out. So for the righties, left jab is going to be thrown. And you have to learn to sense it, and then you can slip either to the right or left. And then you'll develop counterattack from those moves. So legs are in the same spot, you just shift on your toes, and I don't just tilt, I actually twist my body, so I can create a spring effect. You see how I twist it? And in a classic way, I can counter with my right hand. Now we'll work on tilts and slips. We're going to tilt, we're going to slip to the outside. And I do 200 reps, 200 defenses against the jab. Stop. Most important here is to twist the body. Don't just tilt, but twist. And my center of gravity goes to my right leg, on the far leg. So twist, go back to square one. Twist, square one. And 200 times. Stop. Got it, guys? 200 times. Same thing we'll do to the inside. And now you shift onto your left leg, on the front leg. We just control and decide what attack to counter with. So we did slips to the right and left 200 times each. And now we combine it to one. Alternate your slips 200 times. Classical boxing stance. Left leg forward. Find balance. Hands up. Block your face. Chin towards the chin. And we're looking from under like this. Just like in boxing. Chin below shoulders. Left shoulder lifted. So 2 blocks. If the strike comes, I can catch it with my shoulder. If you cannot duck, at least block with your hands. Of course, if he hits my glove, I'll feel it. 3-ounce gloves. But it's better than getting caught flush in the face. You extinguish some momentum if you catch it in the glove. So 200, 200 and more 200 to left and right. After first practice, your hands will be sore, your arms will be sore. It's unusual position. But with time, you'll get used to it. Make sure keep your hands up. Because sometimes when you get them up, as you're getting hit, you are not on time. Then defense from hooks. Same thing. You can do it with the left hand, usually with a step. Here, we ducking. How do we duck? Do not look down. Always look at your partner. I'm looking at his neck, right at his throat. Whenever a person wants to attack, he usually catches his breath, and I can see that in his throat. And as soon as he strikes, I can see in his face and his throat. He flexes it. So you can see he's getting ready. So I'm looking. Guy tries to attack, and I'm slipping. And I see him. He never disappears from my eyesight. So this exercise about a couple hundred times. Shift to my left, shift to my right. Shift in my center of gravity from front to back. Front to back. And I work with my body too, so I can counter-attack. And this springing exercise should be done 200 times. And then 200 times onto his right hand. And then we combine, switching left and right strikes defenses. Excellent. So about 600 strikes or more, but not less. Third strike, uppercut. That's what I call it in boxing, uppercut. So the technique, just like with all other strikes, you gotta understand, it's not just arm move, it's movement of your body as well. Hands are just extension of your body. They're like whips. So your hand is the tip of the whip and your body is a handle of the whip. Body participates in the strike, so learn how to do that. So an energetic push comes from body. Back to square one. So tilt a little bit, heel to the side, and hit. Always rotate your heel up. So he steps up, does the uppercut. And my goal, shift from the center line. See, I shift to the side. So 200 times here, and I shift to the side, to the outside. And then under other arm, shift. And then we alternate arms. Same thing, 600 times minimum, or more, no less. Today we covered defenses against strikes, straight, hooks and uppercut, spoke of some details, and our goal is to adapt to combat sambo. Figure out your stance. If you're righty in sambo, then left in boxing stance. Most effective, because right part of the brain works better than left. And if you switch your stance to wrestling stance, then you'll feel discomfort. So switch your stance and work on those moves.